Hi, how's everyone doing today? Good morning. It is 7/9/19, 9:33 where I'm at, EST. How's everybody doing today? How's everybody doing? Is everybody enjoying the research and the ride so far? As the research goes, everybody continue to, put forth their efforts, put forth their thoughts and what they think this place is. It's pretty much been the theme of the series so far. As time goes on, I am going to continue to clean up the series, clean up some of my theories, things that have came up in the beginning. When this thing comes to a sort of head, I would like to do some sort of master or some sort of professional thing, because I think I could really make something that looks good and it still is palpable for everyone, rather than I'm not trying to make it mainstream. I'm trying to make it cleaner. So I don't know, that might be again a while, for that to come up, or who knows. But again, I hope everybody's enjoying so far. So I got to thinking here about how the trees are cut in half, right? Our Devil's Tower, right? How it ends up with this flat top. And a lot of the world trees that we are looking at, they're all cut here. Now, some of them are broken and jagged. Okay? I'm going to touch both of those. But let's just pay attention just for a little while, okay? And I'm not being condescending, but I just think I'm being logical, and let me know if this is a logical thought. I said, okay, first off, let's talk about this, guys. This is what's really interesting about this flat top. This is causing people to think that it was laser cut. You got damn Paul Bunyan and his big ass walking through here with that axe and his ox. I love those stories of the giants and the titans walking around. I love them, and they're just awe-inspiring. And due to the size of some of these organisms and what we're seeing on the plasma moon, I can imagine that since the space is larger, then we're led to believe that larger creatures could exist. Now, going back, I said something about Wise Up, and he has the dragon. He has the, right, guys? He has the dragon Leviathan. And I speculated against that. I'm going to keep my speculations there. However, I'm going to throw his video back into the realm of plausibility because of the size of the realm. Okay, so I'm not saying I'm wrong there and saying that these were, but I know that some of the stuff wasn't even tendril roots. Like I went to thinking that there's these big snake roots and running around. And as y'all see, this thing is kind of still changing here in front of us, especially with what happened with the moon. I also want to say some of those craters here, well, I don't know. I'll probably go back and touch that. But some of the craters aren't the trees. Okay, they're big craters. But we also were able to find the craters. So, like we found in, let's see here. Actually, before we even get started, like we found in Tanzania, I actually want to clarify something. Alright, now, everything started off with this here. This is where I started off the whole series. Mount Tanzania, right? Everybody's familiar with why this would be a world tree here. I don't think we have to go there, okay? This here is the rubble, the excess of the core, okay? This is probably the base and whatever, okay? This is weathering and then the mineral leakage here, okay? That's just a touch up for kind of the vibe of the series in case anyone's missed it. When we're looking for these craters on the moon, we need to be looking for stuff like this. Do you see that? See how this one's higher than this and it doesn't look like a crater, but this could actually show up on an X-ray. Remember, we're using an X-ray image to try to navigate the terrain. So when we come up here, I'm actually saying that this hole doesn't belong here, and this hole is one of those craters. And I was saying this is a crater, and we can all like agree that that's a crater, or like that hit. Look at that! It kind of hit that, and even was that mushed up some of the land maybe here. Look at that! It's kind of weird. Never noticed that until this video. But look at the symmetry of, let's turn off the borders or places. Look at the symmetry. I don't know what's the crater and what isn't, but look, kind of got this, and then look at this one. It almost looks the exact same. It's like a fractal. Look at that. It's almost the same exact thing. Boom, boom. Now, one is, you know, larger than the other, but then you come down here, you see you got another kind of maybe crater looking thing, because this water here could be caused from the impact. And I'm calling them craters, calling them impacts. I'm still thinking that they're impacts or some sort of bubble. Can't go there yet, guys. When you guys take it, run with it. Tell me what you think. You know, we'll come together on some ideas. But there's still a lot to do here, and I don't want to get lost in the weeds. The thing about these theories is it's so easy to get lost in the weeds. So let me collect my thoughts here, and let's go ahead and mush forward. But I just wanted to recap some things that came up as I was reviewing some of my videos. I will have to go back and you know, maybe clean up some things that I said, but for the most part, everything I'm holding like this, I'm saying this is all the base. All right, we're just touching on this because I realize I got new viewers and everybody needs to know what's going on. This is all the base, which is all root and like root bottom, root fiber, fibrous bottom. If you've ever seen hydroponic grows, this is what all this is. This isn't one tendril root going through the ground like I started the series off saying. This is the whole floor. Initially what it was built on. There was no rock. All right, my apologies there. So yeah, that sums that up. So moving forward, once I did touch on French Polynesia here. So here we are. Let's see if we can get some little zoom action here. And I guess this area is actually owned by France. I actually didn't know that. You know, very pretty area. This is also what you know is Tahiti. Blue water, white sands, beautiful, beautiful place. You know, I definitely want to go there sometime before I die, so that'd be, you know, really cool. But this is what I wanted to show everyone, so bear with me here. So I came up with another sort of rough drawing, sort of rough, I don't know if you call this a tutorial or sequence or theory, but it's pictures and it's a theory, you know, so whatever that is called, you guys can call it. I'm not a scientist. But here's what I came up with here. Look good? Everybody like it? I can't really do the cool editing effects where like this is like a slideshow. I thought about maybe putting this in a PowerPoint and all that, but that'd be a lot just to do this for a video. I think this image says it all in one image. I've seen these sort of things floating around on the internet before where you can get a whole thesis done in just a series of pictures and little things like this. So I'm just going to keep it this way for now. I wanted to make this a little more detailed on what happens here, but essentially using this as a reference for this, same thing happened here. So this slowly fell apart over time. All right. Now, when this happened, this is what I wanted to show everyone. Okay. So this is the last water level that flattened it here. Now this is what it looks like, guys. Alright. We've already been over this, but this is what we're looking at here. Okay. See that? This is all in the water. See? See? Alright. Everybody got it? So, that's what I have for you today. It's a short video, but I hope this is good for everyone, and this helps everything move forward. So, until then, keep the light upon you. Namaste. Peace.